This pit bull falls in love with a bearded dragon on day one, and what they did together will shatter everything you think you know about grief. "Buddy, please, just one bite?" Nothing. He just stared at that empty corner, the one where Whiskers used to sleep in a patch of afternoon sunlight. 3 weeks, 21 days of watching my pit bull transform into a shadow. Our 16-year-old cat was gone, and Buddy, he was dying too. Not physically. Worse, he was disappearing from the inside out. They weren't just pets who lived in the same house, they were brothers. I'd find them grooming each other at 3 a.m. Whiskers would steal Buddy's food, and Buddy would just wag his tail like it was the greatest honor in the world. When Whiskers got sick, Buddy never left his side. He'd rest his massive head next to that fragile little body, as if his warmth alone could keep death away. It couldn't. And the morning Whiskers passed, something in Buddy's eyes just went out. The walks stopped working. The treats sat untouched. New toys? He wouldn't even look at them. I'd catch him at 2 a.m. lying in Whiskers' spot, whimpering. Not barking, whimpering. That sound a dog makes when they're asking a question no one can answer. Where did he go? Why did he leave me? Was it something I did? And I'd sit there on the floor next to him, this 80-pound pit bull with a broken heart, and I had no answers. None. Then, one Tuesday afternoon, something strange happened. Buddy stopped in front of my son's bedroom door, nose pressed against the wood, completely frozen. He hadn't shown interest in anything for weeks, and suddenly, he wouldn't move. I opened the door. Inside, Spike, our bearded dragon, was basking under his heat lamp, completely oblivious to the grief-stricken dog watching him. And that's when the craziest idea of my life hit me. What if... Listen, if you're watching this and you haven't hit subscribe yet, you need to hear something. What I'm about to tell you changed my entire understanding of how broken hearts heal. This isn't just a cute animal story. This is about finding hope in the absolute last place you'd ever think to look. And if you've ever lost someone, if you've ever felt that kind of emptiness that makes breathing hurt, you need to stay for what happens next. So do me a favor, hit that subscribe button right now. Not for me, for every person who needs to know that healing is possible, even when it feels impossible. I moved Spike's terrarium that same day, placed it right next to the window where Buddy used to lie with Whiskers. And the exact second I set it down, Buddy's head lifted, first time in 22 days. He crawled over, slow and careful, like he was approaching something holy, and he just stared. No barking, no pawing, just watching this little lizard who had no idea he was being studied by a heartbroken giant. And then Spike did something that still gives me chills. He turned his head, locked eyes with Buddy through the glass, and moved closer, not away, toward, like he could sense something the rest of us couldn't. "Hey," his tiny reptilian face seemed to say, "I see you." For 4 days straight, Buddy didn't leave that spot. He'd watch Spike climb his branches, hunt crickets, do that adorable head bob thing bearded dragons do. And slowly, so slowly I almost missed it, Buddy's tail started moving. Not a full wag, just this tiny flutter, like his body was remembering what joy felt like. And every single time Buddy pressed his nose against the glass, Spike would press back from the other side. 2 completely different species speaking a language I couldn't hear. Day 5. I was cleaning Spike's terrarium. Buddy was watching, like always, eyes more alive than they'd been in weeks. I lifted Spike out, and suddenly I wasn't thinking. I was just doing. I sat down on the floor, this little dragon in my palm, and I looked at Buddy. "Come here, boy. Come meet your new friend." My heart was hammering. This could go wrong in every possible way. Pit bulls have prey drives. Bearded dragons are fragile. But Buddy, he approached like he was walking on sacred ground. 1 step, 2 steps. He lowered his head next to my hands and he sniffed. Once, twice. Then he exhaled this long, shaky breath. And in that moment, I swear he was asking permission. And Spike, this fearless little warrior, crawled right out of my hands, walked across the carpet on his tiny legs, and climbed onto Buddy's paw. Just sat there, calm, comfortable, like he'd been doing it his whole life. Buddy's tail started wagging, really wagging, and I lost it. Tears just streaming down my face because I was watching a miracle in my living room. From that moment on, they became one unit. Every single morning, Buddy waits by Spike's terrarium, whining softly until I take him out. The second Spike's feet hit the floor, he makes a beeline for Buddy, climbs up his leg, settles on his back, perches on his head, and Buddy, he moves like he's carrying glass, gentle, protective. When Spike explores, Buddy follows 3 steps behind, this massive guardian angel in a pit bull's body. When Spike naps, Buddy creates a fortress around him with his paws. They bask in the sun together, they share the same spot on the couch. Buddy even lets Spike eat from his food bowl. But here's the part that breaks me. Here's what makes this more than just companionship. Whenever Buddy starts to spiral, whenever I see that grief creeping back into his eyes like a shadow, Spike knows. He'll climb up, settle onto Buddy's back, and just stay there. And within minutes, Buddy relaxes. His breathing slows. That haunted look fades. It's like Spike is a living, breathing reminder. You're not alone. Not anymore. I've got you. I used to believe healing followed rules. Time heals all wounds. Replace what you lost with something similar. Process your grief in stages. But Buddy and Spike destroyed every single one of those beliefs. Sometimes healing doesn't look anything like what you lost. Sometimes it shows up in a form so unexpected, so impossible, that it forces you to redefine everything you thought you knew about love. These two beings who should never have connected, who have nothing in common except existing in the same house, they proved something I'll never forget. Love isn't about similarity, it's about presence. It's about showing up. It's about refusing to let someone suffer alone, even when you're a 6-inch lizard facing an 80-pound dog. So if you're drowning in grief right now, if you've lost someone and the world feels colorless and wrong, I need you to hear this. Healing is coming. It might not look the way you expect. It might come from the strangest, most impossible place, but it's coming. You just have to stay open. Stay present, and trust that even in your darkest hour, something beautiful is searching for you. What do you think heals a broken heart faster? Time alone, or an unexpected friend who sees you when you're invisible? Tell me in the comments. I read every single one.